Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
I know they got the first down. But, Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, kicks either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Second and inches at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
It's now 4th down and 1.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th down and 1.
Delta 21.
Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Herbert throwing again. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Yeah, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They get the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he'll get nothing out of that one. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now it's 2nd and 2. They'll go up the middle with White. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's another Raiders first yards on the play.
They keep it on the ground. Right again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third down and 13. Now it's Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He'll try to do it himself. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 35, just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goddard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Herbert. Got his man. It's Thornton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Second down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Hey, take 26.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To the air again, Herbert. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. Call it a gain of a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
21.
Herbert now. Pass right side caught by Thornton. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. In motion, the tight end. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. And we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
It's a turnover on down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jacobs is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen coming out to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, when they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter, this drive becomes very critical.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
Go.
2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's caught at the 7-yard line. And the Raiders Raiders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Herbert throwing again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Tyler Lockett from 3 yards out. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs are must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Rodgers. This is caught by Waddle. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Waddle, 56 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Here's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's caught by Wilson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Smith's going to throw it. That's pulled in by Wilson. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Smith. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but...
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. just over a minute to play. This becomes a make-or-break onside kick. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 yards to go, second down. To throw is Rodgers. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Rodgers to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just...
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time.